So this is my last song. I just want to say thanks to Renee and Overtones and Tipsy Cow Bar for letting me play a little bit tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out and hearing me and listening and clapping along. I appreciate it. So also during COVID, I got real nostalgic. I think a lot of people did. You got nothing better to do but sit in your room and think about stuff that happened years ago. And when you're a songwriter, that's probably a good thing because I just got to sit around and think about all the crazy things that happen in my life and try to write songs about them. So I'm sitting around my room and I'm looking at all the weird stuff that I have from like when I was a kid, like my yo-yos and yeah, like I was a yo-yo kid. I know it's weird. That was a big thing in the 90s for a minute. But also, I was like coming of age in the 90s, all right? That's when I started dating. That was when I realized girls were like a thing for the first time. And I didn't want to play like Hot Wheels cars and G.I. Joes anymore. I just wanted to like talk to girls and stuff. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So I was at church camp one summer, and I meet this little girl. And it was like 6th, 7th grade probably. And we hit it off, and I invited her to the one place I thought was super cool in the 90s in my hometown, and that was to Charlie's roller rink. All right? She was from Grant County. I was from Cynthiana. I took a shot, and I thought, you know what? I think she might actually make the drive. It's not that far. And sure enough, she was like, yeah, my parents are going to bring me. It's going to be great. And just like you do in the 90s, right, when you meet somebody that you like, you wear each other's rings on a necklace, right? You guys, who did this? Some of you are lying a lot, okay? Don't be holding out. Well, she gave me this little silver ring that she had, and I wore it on a necklace because I thought that was the cool thing to do. And we skated a lot, and then she went home, and a couple weeks later, I'm at the skating rink because I lived out there on the weekends, and I tripped and fell over some kid's skate. My necklace broke, the ring rolled away. And I looked for it for a while, and I never did find it, right? This is a true story. My first, like, real job other than working in tobacco and all that stuff was at that skating rink about 4 years later. And Mike, who was the owner of the skating rink, one night, I was sweeping up, and he was like, hey, we're going to move all of these arcade machines and sweep under them, and I'm going to swap a couple of them out. And sure enough, I pull out the Street Fighter II Turbo machine, and I will whoop anybody at Street Fighter II Turbo. Anytime you want to go at it, you can't beat me.
I've seen it.
It's scary how good I am at that game. And I pulled that machine out, and what did I find? That little silver ring was underneath there for all those years. And then when I worked there, I found it. And I got to thinking about stories like that. And it made me want to write this song. It's called 90s Kid. So if you grew up in the 90s, had kids that grew up in the 90s, or just like 90s stuff, you should like this song. And there may even be a part you can help me out on, okay? Here we go. Just a 90s kid with a bowl cut, Jordan 4s and a Wu-Tang shirt. I spend my life at the roller rink. Then you walked in and changed everything. Just a 90s kid in a headspin. Had my first kiss on Rocky Springs Bridge. Taste that feeling all summer long. Smells like teen spirit coming on strong. Well, I was just a 90s kid, well, trying to find out where I fit. Well, kissing you never felt so right, holding on just a little too tight. Well, my little couple skate queen, man, you were my everything. You're still the one, wonder why. Well, I was just a 90s kid, just a sneakerhead with a redneck. A trailer park kid scared to death. On the phone all night till the break of dawn, falling asleep to our favorite songs. Well, I was just a 90s kid, trying to find out where I fit. Kissing you never felt so right, holding on just a little too tight. My little couple skate queen, man, you were my everything. You're still the one, wonder why. You're still the one and wonder why. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder why. All right, sing it with me. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Saves me. And after all, you're my wonder why. Well, I was just a 90s kid, trying to find out where I fit. Well, kissing you never felt so right, holding on just a little too tight. My little couple skate queen, man, you were my everything. You're still the one, wonder why. You're still the one and wonder why. You're still the one and wonder why. Well, I was just a 90s kid. Hey, thank y'all so much.